Thanks for watching TCM, where tonight we are remembering June Lockhart, America's mum, who died in October of last year at the age of 100. I'm Alicia Malone, and throughout the 1950s, June Lockhart focused on television, starring in many TV series and teleplays. But in 1957, she returned to the big screen for a role in our next movie. Directed by actor Karl Malden, it's Time Limit. The source material is a Broadway play by Henry Denker and Ralph Berkey, with Denker adapting the screenplay. Richard Widmark stars as Army Colonel William Edwards, who's tasked with investigating a treason case involving Major Harry Cargill, played by Richard Basehart. Cargill was a prisoner of war in Korea and is accused of collaborating with the enemy, though Colonel Edwards believes there is more to his story than he's letting on. Also in the cast are Martin Balsam, Rip Torn, and June Lockhart as Mrs. Cargill. Richard Widmark also produced the film and convinced Karl Malden to make his directorial debut. As Malden later explained, Widmark thought I'd be good directing it, and I said, sure, I'll take a crack at it. I liked what it had to say. Film critics praised Widmark and Malden for tackling the tricky subject of heroism versus cowardice in times of war. A New York Times review said they have every reason to be proud they took these challenging assignments. What Time Limit has to say is sobering, important, and exciting, and arrives at terrible truths that are timeless and universal. Let's take a look from 1957. This is Time Limit. Time Limit was directed by actor Karl Malden, and it was to be his only film directing credit, though he did step in for Delmer Daves, directing a few scenes for The Hanging Tree in 1959. Film critics praised his taut direction, his handling of the timely subject matter, and the excellent performances he elicited from his cast, including a young theatre actor named Rip Torn. Despite appearing in Baby Doll and A Face in the Crowd, Time Limit was Torn's first credited feature film role. For June Lockhart, Time Limit came during a busy decade of working on television, which she would continue throughout the rest of her career, making the occasional film. Lockhart defied the odds by appearing in several popular TV series, Lassie, Lost in Space, Petticoat Junction, and on nearly every well-known show you could name, from Gunsmoke to Murder, She Wrote, Full House, and Grey's Anatomy. She passed away from natural causes on October 23, 2025 at the age of 100 and is survived by 2 daughters and 4 grandchildren. And we have more in our tribute to June Lockhart. Coming up, we'll see her in a 1944 musical directed by Vincent Minnelli and starring Judy Garland. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back soon.
Next on TCM, meet me in St. Louis, then All This and Heaven Too, and later, the Joe Louis story. TCM comes out swinging tonight.